To quit or not to quit? That is the question on your lips, am I right? Because it feels like everybody's quitting their job, and to what end? Okay, we need a plan. So today we're going to have a think about whether or not you should really quit your job. Quitting your job needs to make sense for your situation and be taken into account based on all the factors that are going to make or break your entire life. No, I'm joking, you'll be fine, but you do need to really think this through. Disclaimer alert, I quit my job. This was in 2019, and this was before quitting was some cool thing called a Great Resignation, and it was just known as quitting your job. And I've been okay, but I wasn't always sure that I would. Should you do it or not? Well, it really depends on these three factors, so you're going to want to take note and make an informed decision by the end of this video. So the first factor to take into consideration is alignment. Are you aligned to what you're doing or not? So by aligned, I mean long-term aligned. Do you see a future in what you're doing? If you're not sure, you should check out this video about career change that I made to determine the different factors that you could be looking to change. Let's say you know you're not aligned to your job. You've done that video, you've done whatever you need to do to know that you're just not aligned, and a conversation with a manager is not going to change that, in which case you're going to want to leave. So the question becomes, do you find another job or do you just quit? I think that depends on the following two factors: whether or not you have other options. If you quit a job with loads of other options available to you that are readily available, it's not the only company in the world, you have other skills that are transferable, there are other companies hiring, then the risk is not that great. The risk is just it might take you some time, it might be uncomfortable, you might lose a bit of money from a steady salary, but at least the other options are there. What if you don't have many other options, like you don't know what else you could do or you don't see other companies hiring? Well, then you should go about and do some research and really uncover what those options are. Get more information, because the more information you have, the clearer this decision will become. When I quit my job in 2019, genuinely the thought of working in a shop or a cafe was more appealing than the leadership role I had. I was gagging to get out and I would have taken any job. So it didn't really matter that the options weren't better job. Any job would have been a better option for me by how I felt at that time. That might not be the case for you. So really, what are your other options? Are they available to you, and how appealing are they? Then the third and final factor to really consider for you and your unique situation is the cost of inaction. So the cost of inaction might be nothing. You could stay there for another month, another year, 2 years, and maybe everything's kind of the same. Or like it will make you more anxious or more depressed, or insert other word you don't want to be here. Because I know how I felt working in a job that made me feel anxious and depressed, and the cost of doing nothing felt greater than the cost of risk of not having something else lined up. Whew, that was a long sentence. So I would say that you need to weigh up how aligned are you, coupled with your other options, weighing them up, becoming really clear about what they are, and finally, understanding the cost of inaction for you. Quitting your job with one lined up is very different to quitting one without one lined up. I did the latter, and yes, I lost some money, but it's my life, okay? And it's your life. And what is the bigger, more important thing here? Is it a bit more money or loads more happiness? Whatever it might be. So you need to weigh up these factors. I don't think you should just blanket quit your job without anything lined up. If you have responsibilities, you have debt, you have kids, you have things to pay for, you should be responsible. You should look at your runway, and taking time to really consider those options is so important, because you're not going to get something better if you're coming from a place of real deep insecurity and fear. You need to bring up your sense of security, confidence, clarity before you can fully take that risk or get some help along the way. So whatever your decision is, information can help go a long way in making that clearer. And good luck, because if you're anything like many people are, as they feel when they want to quit their job, it's not a fun place to be. So do get support in this process and find some other options or start a business. This channel is all about career pivots, new business ideas, and helping ambitious and entrepreneurial people find the right work for them. So please hit like and subscribe if that's what you need more of, and I can't wait to see you all soon.